let us continue playing Warsim. When we last left off, we're in year 217. Public opinion is higher than it's ever been. We have 21 years remaining of our rule, and generally speaking, things seem to be going quite well. We are making a decent amount of profit. We are generally keeping our troop numbers up, and I believe it is almost time for us to consider invading the rebels, who are the only people we've been fighting thus far, but I think this is acceptable. So let's go and explore the realm and see what else we can find here. We've done nothing in the north, so let's go to the north. Cold place compared to the rest of the north. Masterless peasants. Well, I think if you are looking for work, we will accept you. 3 additional peasants. Why not? We find nothing, and we find the ruins of the Slavers' Fort. Large institution at once held thousands in chains, now nothing more than childwood and a few crumbling walls. Oh well. Maybe we'll find some more things as we go on. But it's important for us to find some things, if nothing else. Right. To the throne room. Send in the next visitor. I must see you all. An Omega Harpy from the Seer Archbishop, who seeks to fight for you because you seem interesting. Why do I seem interesting? Because you ask questions like that. We'll accept the Omega Harpy. He bows to us. We have an Omega Harpy on payroll. Well, let's send him the next visitor. Advice to share for 14 gold. Okay, let's see their advice. If the throne room is boring you, hire a steward to take care of it. I am indifferent. You may go now. The wise man leaves. Yes, I'm extremely indifferent to that. Especially as I like the throne room. It's one of the few things I get that gets me, you know, interacting with the people of my great realm. Visited by a loud peasant man who claims one of your soldiers tricked him out of a bag of gold and he wants it back. Have some gold. Alright. I have to Marcus Slums who wishes for you to work for you as a peasant. Very well. Peasant, do your thing. Send in the next visitor. Sickly looking girlsman who wants to join your army because, right, it seems to be what everyone else is doing right now. Yeah, I mean, fair. Visited by a homeless tavern goer who wishes to join your army as his farmland was ruined by goblins. Very rough. Visited by a farmer who neighbor's dog found a coin purse on the border of 2 farms and kept it for himself. I mean, finders keepers. I mean, he found it. If it's in disputed territory and could be his, I'd get it. Stop crying. Stop crying now or execute you. Good man. Send him the next visitor. By a scarred bard who says he stole a steel helm from a bandit ward local to his village. Oh, fair enough. 40 gold. Not going to argue with that. My neighbour bought some grain from me, then burned down the grain field and tried to sell grain back to me at 10 times the price he paid. The crop burning bastard. Make the neighbour compensate the farm by giving him his fields. Excellent. Yes, our wisdom grows. We are a wise king. We will be remembered permanently as that, especially when we built the statue that says we're a wise king. You're visited by an armed man who wishes to join your army. He has long awaited this moment to fight for his homeland. Fair enough. 1 additional soldier. Send in the next one. He seeks refuge with you having been sentenced to death. Why are you sentenced to death? I robbed a merchant on the road. Well, I mean, I'm going to return you to the Seer Archbishop. He sends thanks. And ultimately, we need to keep reasonable relations with the other factions, although I haven't really gone into that yet. They've kind of been content to ignore me, and I'm only content with dealing with my rebels. So, yeah, I guess that's fine. Hail and well met! My aim is to make you laugh hysterically with a handwritten joke! What's funnier than seeing a dead goblin? 2 dead goblins! Bear with me 2 moments. Flying up Discord a moment. Don't worry, this won't take long. Aegon, I have a very important question that you are the only person qualified to answer.
Okay.
Okay, I need your absolute, honest first impression here. It is especially important.
Okay.
What's funnier than seeing a dead goblin?
An elephant in my pajamas.
2 dead goblins. God darn it, you thought that was funny. I want to accept. Darn it! Alright. So, yes, we're going to have to hire him, unfortunately. Alright, let's offer him to hire his member of staff. Quite 8 gold per year and tells you he's a novice jester and doesn't know too many jokes. Well, we're hiring him anyway. We hire Sutag the Jester as your court jester. Although, as mentioned, Aegon would do better. His joke was superior, in my opinion. But of course, we need an expert at all things. Alright, let's send him the next visitor. Your guards bring forward a man who's used to robbing the poor and giving to himself. Explain yourself. A Lord High Program will do as they says. Ask the arresting guard for a statement. He's very clearly guilty. Do without of him. I demand trial by combat. Alright. My soldier loses, I'm not going to be happy. The winner is the fight of this fight is man. Man is victorious and as per the law is free to go. However, the soldier is dead. That was greatly disappointing. That was honestly greatly disappointing. I've now hired a useless jester and one of my guards is dead. Boy. Oh well. Let's see what we can do then. Let's recruit as many of these as we can. We only have 9 available, but there's no harm in doing that. 9 additional peasants. We can hire some from the local forts and guilds, but we'll wait on that a little bit, I think. Maybe we can go for some troop wage improvements here. Maybe improve the soldier wages to increase men's loyalty, draw more into fight for us, which might be a way to go around it, but it might get pretty expensive. Bigger militia signs, basic nobility quarters gives us a 1 in 3 chance of gaining additional knights, which would be useful. Let's go and... I can't explore the realm anymore. Let's have a look at the kingdom reports here. You have no fewer troop count. There we go. That's the one. So we have 433 peasants with a 50 battle score, 193 soldiers, 8 bandits, 2 knights, and 1 Omega Harpy warrior. 162. So the total battle strength of all units is 4212. 4212. Troops not in your army but under your command. Militiamen, and we have 41 Fort Culloch soldiers. So a few extra people on the battle score thing from that is potentially useful. Let's have a look at our questing knight status. Okay, yeah, we don't have any questing knights. Okay, that is fine. So, guilds and productivity. Nothing I can do there right this second. Productivity. So we could go for sturdier scythes and pitchforks, making more income from harvest, which would be nice. We could save up and do some other things potentially as well. Dirt road gives us productivity increases. There are more recruitment things we could do. Income buildings, tribute boxes, or we could go to advanced labor yard and things, which would be useful, I guess. I mean, since it's quite cheap, we'll go for the climbing picks. Well, 1 in 8 chance of success when sending a knight to climb. Yeah, fair enough. Military building, giant recruitment signs, bigger militia recruitment signs. I think honestly we're probably at the point where we just want to spend a little bit on... Yeah, buy a few more soldiers and then have a check on things. So let's hire... hire some more soldiers. So we can afford 75 of them. We currently have 100 soldiers. Let's hire 27. Costs us a little bit, but that's to be expected, and we still got a reasonable amount of gold available. Okay, let's then manage our staff and champions, and let's have a chat with the High General. So general skill is 134. Hive-minded bandit group, section rankings. Do you have any advice for me? Skirmish is a good way to fit out armies. Place Kingdom's Guard helmets? Maybe? Scott's watching or skipping your own fights. No, we don't want to do that. Let's say no for the moment. We could, however, train our court musician, since his skill is not amazing. Can you find a trumpet group to follow me everywhere I go? We have arrived. Let's also train the court magician. I have made a terrible mistake. Okay, let's I have made a terrible mistake. Let us visit the Royal Bank. 1301. We'll just deposit that in there. Yes, indeed. We're going to exit. Okay, no, that was awesome, and then it was terrible, and just as I left, it was awesome again. We may have to rehire that, we will see. In the meantime, head diplomat. Do you have any advice? Let's go superior army. It's often worthwhile to buy a fort, then attack it. That makes sense. So, let's leave, and I guess just do some kingdom reports here. So, few faction rankings. Well, we're not on any of that, which is fine at this stage, I guess. No, that's all good. I was kind of just looking to see whether I could actually do anything else here at this point. What can we do diplomacy-wise at this stage? The rebels. So, current relation -30. You can bribe them to stop raiding you. Let's find out about Faradell. This rebellion makes you questionable ascent to the throne. That makes sense. The rebels. I believe the throne should have gone to someone other than a random village elder's child. I've proclaimed that many noble heroes and generals have no direct royal blood. Would be better for that. Okay. So they have 2,000 men, 5,845 gold. And honestly, that is more men than us by a reasonable amount. They have 3 times our number of troops. So we do need to keep wearing them down, I think. So that is probably what we're going to do when we end this year. We're going to continue to attack the rebels. Let's go and raid them. We shall send all of our troops. And we will use the fruit in battle. As much as I can. Alright. Yes, I want to watch the battle. Heavy rain adorns the battlefield before the 2 armies clash. Okay. Under your rainy sky, your army trods into already defeated immediate enemy. Your army bursts into simultaneous roar and charges at the enemy. Trods on already defeated. Yeah, okay, fine. Alright, left rank traveling. So the good news is, because they have to divide by 9, we do have far superior number of troops here. When you fight his force aside, he is throwing up everywhere. Managed to force through the rebels' center. Marginal ground on the rebels. And we push through. 2 chests of loot, 50 and 110 gold pieces. That was reasonably useful. That actually gained us 810. We can definitely work with that. Let's view the battle report. So we lost 78 troops in the battle overall. View a detailed breakdown of my losses. So we lost 28 soldiers and 50 peasants. So that's currently our replacement thing. Okay. Let's read through an advanced report. So, if we scroll up a bit. Oh, here we go. So, 151 in rents from all lands. We gain good amount of tax there. We gain 121 from this year's harvest. Gain 1144 in tributes from Brutus the Goblin Slaver. Yeah, our tributes are doing quite well, actually. We're getting a lot of gold out of a tribute. Maybe we need to get that item that improves that. I didn't think we were getting that much. A couple of trade things. We gain some interest. Due to bank tax, opinion has dropped by 2. Due to arms, public opinion has risen by 4. That is fine. And there's 20 free soldiers. Knights train 10 peasants into soldiers, so we gain 23. Court musician has increased skill. 16 bandits are captured in jail. Do defense palisades prevent that? We need to see if we can improve our defenses, actually. Okay. Move on. So, let's do one more year, and then we will see how things are after that point. So let's begin with the exploration. We're going to head back into the northern lands, and we're going to see if we can find anything more. We do find the black markets. Okay. Augustus says, Bob, you, Bob 12, by orders of Sewell, the killer of kings, ruler of the black market, you're not allowed to enter under any circumstances. Why? I'm simply following orders. Do we attack the black market? Don't know, but I think we've been given a warning about this before, so maybe we don't want to. Let's just actually have a quick check and make sure that everything is going as we expect. Southern lands. Yeah, the fort is currently under our control. The Magic Theatre is independent, the Wishing Well is there, and the mining company is still paying us tribute, so that is absolutely fine. Okay, throne room. Send in the next visitor. Visited by Hedge Knight. He says he's returned from a quest for you. He's tracked down and killed a rebel lord who declared himself for rebellion. Accept the knight into your army as a knight. Okay, so we gain a knight, and we've lost a rebel lord that's against us. Excellent. Let's send in the next visitor. We have advice to share. We will listen to your advice. Don't let the rebels get the better of you. The rebellion's a bigger army than you. They will seem like less of a rebellion, more like the less government. That was very good. You may go now. We are the best. Glad to hear it. Send in the next visitor. You are visited by a drunk trader who wishes to join your army because he promised his father he would. Very well. We need more drunk peasants. Sounds like a good plan. Next one. Before the man who is accused of grave digging. Explain yourself. Shaber was caught. 2 of the dungeons with him. Charges you. Your guards kill him. It is believed he was innocent. He admitted it! And who is accused of stealing horseshoes. I didn't do it, I swear! We arrested the person most people thought would be the guilty one. A flawless strategy! Indeed, flawless! But they believed he was innocent. My guards are lying to me. Okay, I'll send him the next one. Demands reparations. We will pay reparations. Rumors of our generosity spread. Okay, well that counts that a little bit. And also we are slowly gaining popular opinion as we pay more arms for the poor. So, you know, things are going well. Unemployed hunter wishes to join your army. Absolutely. Join us. Man who is accused of cannibalism. Then all told me your lands were weak, and he was right. He is guilty. Right. Execute him. Send him the next one. You're visited by an armed man who said he has visions of fighting on the battlefield for Alpha Complex and wishes to fulfill them. Well, that's the sort of man we like. Let's add another soldier. Member of the Alpha Complex military. He says he serves much to fight in his rags, but it's time to serve him as a soldier of the Alpha Complex army. Okay, we will accept him. So we lose a militiaman, gain a soldier. And next visitor. Peasant who says he must pay a troll 100 gold or he'll eat his children. Okay. Yes! Are we not getting sound effects anymore? You're visited by a goblin communicator who wishes to train diplomat Torgog the Ogre on how to speak to goblins. Allowing you to communicate with Krut and Irek. He offers to do this for a fee of 189 gold. Sure, I suppose that's going to help on the diplomacy side of things. Fairly fluent goblin and can speak to goblin groups more in depth. Okay. Good news! We can now do that. Is there anything we can do in upgrading here at the moment? No. We need to upgrade a frame room before we include the trapdoor. Someday. Someday we will have that trapdoor installed and everything will be awesome. Alright, we will exit. Okay, so. Let's hire as many... Oh, we really don't have a lot of men. I think we are going to have to pay some more. Because I'd like to go and actually do some invasion at this point, see if we can actually improve things. But I guess there's other things we can do here. We don't have to necessarily expand our thing in that front. We can try other things. We also do have, of course, money in the bank at this stage. We have 4,309. So we technically have ways of doing things. Let's have a look at our upgrades here and see if we can improve... Actually, we are going to improve the tribute collection boxes because actually... We are getting a good amount of money from them, so additional tributes seems like a good plan. Other buildings, we can go for friend roofs to get additional visitors, which I don't think we necessarily want to do. Productivity, we now can't... Well, we could afford that if I went and did that. We're not getting a lot from the harvest anyway. Military building, giant recruitment signs for even more recruitment. Can't do anything guild related. Can't do the arena. Recruitment buildings. Maybe. What every chance of a goblin joining you every turn? I mean, maybe we could get some goblins? Not impossible. Just seems a little silly. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. We still want to train as many as we can in this truth at this point. I'm just trying to work out if we can actually do anything else that's going to be useful. Slave half is likely killed. I mean, even more tribute seems like a reasonable plan, actually. Let's go for a goblin hut. Which is given to a small goblin family. So 0 to 2 goblins joining us every turn could be a thing. Let's also go and give us a basic nobility quarters. And that gives us a 1 in 3 chance of getting a knight every turn. So in theory, we should have 6 additional knights joining us, which has got to be at least somewhat helpful. If we are saving up... Actually, you know what we should do? We haven't done this in a while. Let's go and visit the prison. How many prisons do we have? We have 45. Alright. Fight to the death! Oh, Voltar the Thief. He's doing well. Is he about to fluff it, though? No, he's not. Voltar the Thief is the winner. Hooray! Alright. So the only upgrades we can do here are for 10,000 and 10,000, and we don't really need to expand it too much. Let's visit the Goblin Hut, see if we can do anything here. Occasionally come and join you. Okay, nothing I really want to worry about at that stage. Okay. Let's give this a go. They have a chunk of gold in the vote, so a raid is definitely worth consideration. Let's go for another raid. Okay. Harsh flaming rain sets the battlefield alight before the armies clash. This seems like a interesting thing. On the flaming rain, your army slowly marches out to meet its enemy. Several of the men turn around and reveal their behinds to taunt the enemy. In the midst of battle, a heavy pouring of flaming rain hammers down on the side of the battlefield held by the rebels. Hooray! Though the interground isn't hit by flaming in the pouring, the battlefield is scorched. And we're able to slay the rest of them from there. And we gain additional gold. Old letter from long lost princess, 60 gold. Gold downfield for 100. Ooh, ancient coin, 700 gold. That was pretty good. Alright, let's stop viewing battle reports. Sir Dawn Limison, leader of your militia, has died of natural causes. New militia leader, Sir Cedric Elfsirgosson, is sworn in. He vows to protect the realm and serve you best he can. He has promised the militiamen that he will work to slowly increase their hiring fee over time. Plus 1 gold, militia hire, gear per cost of being has risen from 0 gold to 13 gold. Okay, so our freebies have basically got away with us for that one. But hey, let us move on. Oh, I didn't actually check the reports, did I? Kingdom reports. So let's have a look at how we're doing then. So we're now getting 2,772 from general taxes. We are getting a couple of nice tributes. 53 in rents from the land, which is fine. Trade caravans. Trade caravans give us a small amount of stuff there. 5 interest on our storm gold. Public opinion has risen by 4. We've been pillaged for 1,100 gold, which is a little annoying. But, yeah, okay. This is workable. And honestly, things are looking okay right now. And in fact, we now have 10,000, so we might go for a major kingdom investment this time. We'll see. We'll see what I fancy doing. Either way, we shall say until the next time, folks. So until then.